PM down a bit. Why is everyone going to sleep, huh? Huh? Wait. I'm back. Huh? Hello, Caitlin. Phoenix, Shiroroll. I'm too tired to stay up and I've got work tonight. Oh no, you have work tonight in the same day. No! Yeah, go to bed, man. Nimby, hello, Nimby. Hello, 965. Have fun, Roro. I need to go sleep now. No! It's okay, Go to bed, Have good rest. Thank you. Hello. That means when I update you guys, half of you are not gonna know. But that's okay. That is okay. Who is this? Hello, Nero. This is Roro. Hello, I'm Roro. I'm Gremlin. I stream. This is my channel. Welcome. I've been away for a bit, but I'm back now. I am putting on moisturizer. That's why I'm moving about. I needed to buy groceries because I went away, right? So then I had to either eat all of the perishables or throw them out because they were gonna expire while I was away. Oh, hello, Roro. Hello, Nero. And so that means I didn't have any milk and whatnot. I had no more fruit in the fridge. I had no food in general. So I had to go buy groceries and it ended up taking longer than I thought. So then I had to delay the stream a bit. Now everybody's AP, which is fair. Yeah. I've also been thinking that I kind of want to play Stardew again or something like Stardew. I'm not really sure if I want to play something like Stardew or Stardew specifically. I want to play something cozy. Something I can just turn on and play again, you know? Something chill, something cozy. Fields of Mystery is pretty good. It's between Fields of Mystery and Stardew, I think. Unless I know of something else. There may be something else. I don't really know. You got a Switch? Play some Watashi Life? I don't. I have a Switch Lite. I don't have a game. So, I don't know if I can play. I don't know if I can play a Switch Lite. But I know a friend that plays some Watashi Life and she seems pretty happy about it, so... Sorry to hear that. I didn't know it was that important to have a Switch, so I got a Switch Lite. Because it was lighter on the hands and it was like ergonomically more comfortable for me to hold. So yeah. Roro, where have you been? Hello, Scan. Hello. I've been away, I'm back now. Guess where I went? Yeah. So... I went to visit family for a little bit. I went to see Maru, which is my cat. He's been great. I love him. I don't know if I updated you after that one. And then spent some time with them, ate some food. Family fed me lots of food because they love me. And I ate a lot of yummy food. Ate a lot of mom's cooking, which is really nice. And then coincidentally another trip was planned and I went to the east. I went to the land of the spicy. I went to Sichuan. The food was spicy, and it was very good. It was very good. Food was very yummers. So, but that's what I meant by I was challenging my stomach. I went to Chengdu and Chongqing, China. Yeah. And I think they're both within Sichuan. and so it's so spicy. It was crazy because I thought Chengdu had a lot of spicy food, but you could still order non-spicy food at restaurants, but their main dishes will be spicy. So most of their meat dishes will be spicy, their protein dishes will be spicy. You can definitely get around it if you wanted to get non-spicy, but what the fuck are you doing if you don't order any of the signature dishes of the restaurant, right? So we would order like 1 or 2 of the signatures, and then there was like a group of us, a group of friends, and then we would try to get like 1 or 2 that weren't spicy, so it wasn't like the whole meal was spicy, and we'd eat it with rice, and I'd have a lot of like liquids like water and tea to kind of like dilute it a bit, but it was spicy. But like we always ask for mild spicy, so, or medium spicy, so it was okay, but my tummy wasn't like ready for it, I think. And so we'd be shitting ourselves. We'd be waking up with a tummy ache. We'd be shitting ourselves. And the crazy thing is, like, sometimes our accommodation only had 1 bathroom between the friends. Sometimes there was 2. So it depends on whether each person's metabolism influence when they shit themselves. Oh, hello, Felix! Thank you for subscribing! Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to being a Shiroroll. Is your toilet okay? Well, it's not my fucking toilet. No, it was okay. It was okay, actually. At one of the accommodations, the toilet got clogged. I didn't clog it, but it got clogged. And I woke up. Okay, so I was in my room at the time, in bed, and I just heard someone say, "Is there a toilet plum in your bathroom?" And they're like, "Why?" And it's like, "Toilet's clogged." And they're like, "Why?" And they're like, "Well, apparently the toilet paper." So in China, a lot of the places, they'll have a sign that says, "Put your toilet paper," I know it sounds gross, I don't really know how I feel about it either, but put the toilet paper in the bin. Do not flush because it will clog the toilet. But the thing is, the toilet paper holder had a sign. In this, I think it was a B&B or it was a hotel. I think it was a B&B. It said, "Flushable toilet paper will dissolve in water." So it is common practice in China. Maybe it's something to do with the piping system, I don't fucking know, that you cannot flush the toilet paper, or you can only flush a very small amount. I don't really know. But this one had a direct sign that said, "Flushable toilet paper dissolves in water." So we've been using it. And so all I hear is this friend being like, "I don't know, man, says dissolvable toilet paper, but clearly fucking not." And I'm like, what's going on outside? My door is closed, by the way. And so I'm just like slowly waking up and I'm just listening and I'm like, and my tummy hurts a little bit. But anyways, it's okay. Don't worry about it. We had 2 toilets here, but one of the toilets is like a sitting toilet, and one of the toilets is a squat toilet. And nobody really wanted to use the squat toilet, so technically we only had 1 toilet. But when worse comes to worse, we technically had 2 toilets in that B&B. So it was quite fortunate that we did have it. So I'm listening to this shit and I'm like, I'm just going to sit here for a little bit. I don't really know what to do. I mean, I can't help if I walk out there. Eventually, I'm like, it's time to get up. I mean, okay, not even that long. Like, literally, like, 3 minutes later or something. I decided to leave. I go outside, and I'm like, gang, what's going on? And then they tell me the whole story again. But I realized I heard the whole story inside my room. And I'm like, oh, well, I've been flushing that toilet paper too. But maybe that was 1 block of toilet paper too much. Guys, I got, why is that your name? Happy for you, sad for you, I'm sorry for your gains, losses, whatever. But hello, hi. Hello, welcome. We're talking about poop. No, clogging toilets, piping systems, toilet papers. Anyways, so yeah, so I come out and he's like, I found another plumbing. You know the thing you unclog the toilet with? I don't fucking know what it's called. I know what it looks like. I know what it is. But he was like, found another one. Gonna go do that. And I was like, okay, have fun. And then so they go do that. And then I'm chilling. I go and like use the other bathroom sink to like brush my teeth, whatever. And after I was done brushing my teeth or something, I just remember doing some stuff. And then I come back and walk past the person again, and then they were like, it's all good, it's unclogged. And I was like, yay, I'm gonna go poop. So it was very good timing that the toilet was unclogged by the time my tummy hurt enough that it was time to let the spicy back out. Yeah, so apparently I didn't even have it that bad. Surprisingly, I thought I had the weakest stomach of the bunch. But I think because I knew I had the weakest stomach of the bunch, whenever I ate something that was way too spicy, I would try to eat less of it. So I would obviously eat more of the dishes that were like less spicy, but I would also say some foods absorb spice stronger than others. So foods like particularly vegetables absorb spice a lot stronger, and also like some foods absorb it the least when they're like glossy maybe. So like duck blood is like a cube of blood. I don't think it really absorbs it as strongly as like a piece of meat might. So then I would eat more of that because I could tolerate that food more. So technically that means I ate less spice than the others. But I heard the person that clogged the toilet, they woke up 2 times in the night because they needed to shit themselves. And then they had to shit themselves one more time in the morning, so they had to shit themselves 3 times. But then after that, they were good. So happy for them that they got it all out of their system. Sad for them that they got shit all asleep, but apparently it was still okay for them. They were okay. They were happy that they got it all out of their system where the bathrooms were easily accessible. So I guess that's good for them. So yeah, I only needed to shit myself twice. Usually it's technically once, but I would say sometimes twice. It depends. Honestly, this is not important. But that was in one day, by the way. I don't mean I only shat myself twice in like the 10 days that I was away. But anyways, so basically we would eat really good food, and then the next day we would shit ourselves, and we would repeat. But I didn't have to shit myself every single day, which was pretty cool. I had a friend, their strategy was that they were gonna drink a coffee every morning. Not necessarily because they wanted to drink coffee, but because they were trying to induce the shitters while they were still at the accommodation so that they were good for the rest of the day on the trip. And I was like, what is this wisdom? I have no idea, but they were doing that. And I was like, why are you irritating your stomach further to make sure you shit yourself? They were like, so then they don't need to shit themselves when they're out. And I'm like, okay. Roro, I swear to God, that's not the kind of vacay I want. No, I haven't started talking about the good parts. I swear it was good. It's good, I swear. Technically, I didn't really plan the trip. I was just like, shit, yeah, I'm down to join. That sounds great. I was like, I've never been, and I don't speak the language enough, and I'm never like. That's why I was so nervous and anxious because I've never ever been that way. And but if it were to if it were to wait for me to plan a trip to ever be able to go there, I would never do it. Okay, I wouldn't say I'd never do it, but I just know it's an indefinite amount of time before I do it. So therefore I was like, okay, fuck it. If you guys are already going, I'm going to tag along if you guys don't mind. And then so I came along and it was fun. It was great. Food was very yummy. Oh, I also had a lot of bubble tea. I was on a mission. It did not matter how many bubble tea I had that day. It was time for another bubble tea. Not only because I wanted one, but sometimes I didn't even necessarily want or like crave one. It was because I saw another store and I wanted to try it. I was like, I've never seen that store before. Oh, fucking course, you have never. I'm breaking everything. But okay, basically, but yeah, fucking course you haven't seen it before because you're in China. Stupid. And then, but I was like, okay, but when am I ever gonna come back and like try out this other store, huh? I mean, like some of the stores we have in Roro land, like they've come this way, but like of course many of them they haven't. So I'm gonna try it, and I was like, technically it's cheaper here, so like and so I tried a bunch. I wouldn't say I've definitely not tried all of them, but I've tried a bunch, and it was cool. Yeah, had a good time. Funnily enough though, even though it's cheaper than Roro land for the same stores and whatnot, and for like a typical bubble tea drink, it was still relatively expensive in the sense that in comparison to the other foods. So say like how much you would pay for like a dinner versus how much you would pay for a drink. In general, the ratio still leaned towards like to say that the bubble tea was relatively expensive for said place, but still cheaper than Roro land, so it was fine. So I had it anyways. I just thought it was interesting that it was still like of a higher priced item. But food was super cheap. I mean, a lot of things were super cheap in general. Yeah. And also because, like, say, like, transport, if it was, like, a Uber type of thing or, like, whatever, we would be splitting it between the friends. So, like, it was quite, like, okay. And obviously when you're, like, on a trip, you're kind of valuing time spent traveling to the next destination. So, like, it's okay if it's a little bit higher anyways. But yeah, I prefer Roro land rather than Poopy land. It's not Poopy land! It's not Poopy land! Oh yeah, so I thought Chengdu was spicy, and then it was funny. It was funny because then we went to Chongqing, and when we went to Chongqing, we were on this taxi, and we had this whole game plan. We were like, we're going to ask, we're like, what do we eat? What do we want? And then we're like, I don't know. Okay, let's search for a place with good reviews. And then we're like, I don't fucking know what to do. And then, so then I was like, I think it was me, I don't know. Someone was like, let's ask the taxi driver for food recommendations. And then, because taxi driver is local, right? He's gonna give like fire suggestions, right? So then we like talked to him when we got on the taxi. And then I remember he made like a few suggestions and my friend like wrote it down. But was this the same one? I don't know if I'm confusing my memories with a different driver, but oh no, I'm confusing with a different driver. But sometimes the way the taxi drivers speak, I think it's a dialect that's specific to the area. So the Mandarin Chinese is a bit, some words are pronounced differently. And so like, it was like hard to understand. And I thought my friends that were better at Chinese would be better at understanding. And when we got off the taxi, he was like, I wrote down half of the suggestions of what he said because I don't know what he said. And I was like, dang, what the fuck? But the taxi driver specifically kept telling us because we told them we traveled to Chengdu and then now we're in Chongqing, right? And he kept telling us that Chengdu is more spicy than it is numb, as in, you know, like mala, like malatang mala, right? Ma means spicy, and ma means numb, and spicy and la means spicy, right? And he kept telling us that Chengdu is more la and Chongqing is more ma than la. And then we were like, okay, I got it, man. And he kept saying it. And he's like, one thing you need to know between Chengdu cuisine and Chongqing cuisine. I'm telling you guys right now because I had to hear it, okay? So now you guys gonna know. I'm gonna bestow this knowledge upon you. This taxi driver doesn't know anything, but now he doesn't know that this knowledge is going to be passed on, but I'm gonna pass it on. That Chengdu is more la than ma, and Chongqing is more ma than la. And he was right. He was right. The food was actually pretty numbing, but not that spicy. And every conversation we had when we were eating food, we would bring up the taxi driver. Oh my god, why are you making it? Oh, promise, Roro, you're grappling. I have to tell you. Now you know. Now you're gonna be like so knowledgeable upon the cuisines of the intricacies of the cuisines of the foods of the places in the places. You know. He kept telling us. He was like, I don't know what kind of food you like, but one thing you gotta know about Chongqing cuisine compared to Chengdu cuisine. And he just kept telling us, and we're like, got it, sir. But yeah. Oh, and another thing is, in Chengdu, you would see like a variety of places and restaurants, and you would just choose a random not a random one. I mean, like you could choose any restaurant, and obviously as a tourist, you would probably choose one that looks like traditional Chengdu cuisine or like whatever. And then you go in, and then they'll have spicy dishes, and then they'll have non-spicy dishes. Well, oftentimes it's, yeah, like I said, the signature dishes will be spicy. And then whatever, right? You go to Chongqing. I was in the taxi. I was looking out the window because this was a long fucking drive. And I saw, not even fucking shitting you, shitting myself, not shitting you, but sorry, I'm not sorry. but like, okay. I shit you not. Every second to third sign that I saw while looking out the window of this taxi, it was spicy fucking Chongqing hot pot. It was always hot pot. Surprisingly, they had a lot of hospitals as well. Like that's irrelevant, but it's interesting because I was looking out the window and I saw like 5 to 6 different hospitals on like a 1 hour-ish drive maybe. I don't really know how long. What felt like an hour. But like, I would look out and it would be like a random store, like, I don't know. Random store, hot pot. Random store, hot pot. Random store, hot pot. Random store, hot pot. It would, and like, sometimes it would be like restaurant, hot pot. But then it would be like random store, hot pot. Like they had like all their different random stores in between the hot pots. But the hot pots was every second fucking store type shit. I saw the word hot pot so many fucking times. It was just all hot pot. Yeah. I'm not even complaining, by the way. I was just amazed and kind of like confused. Like it's new to me. It's just hot pot. like, shit, we're here for like several days. What are we fucking gonna do, huh? Hop off for breakfast, huh? I didn't see anything else other than hop on. Yeah. Oh yeah, but about the hospitals, I thought that was interesting as well. They had a lot of hospitals that was like, I think because they were like, each one would like specialize in something, which I guess that's pretty normal, but I just thought it was interesting. Maybe it's just the way that the highway that we were on passed by a lot coincidentally. So, I don't know. But like with a large population, I understand having more, and it's, yeah. But that was cool. But, hot pot. So much hot pot. But we somehow managed to not have hot pot every day, which is pretty difficult task, I would say. Let me check the chat. Not British. Wow. Hello. Hi, Roro. Good to see you back. Hello. Welcome back. Oh, no. Thank you. Yeah. Valentino, did the toilet bowl survive? It did. Well, yeah, it did. It was still intact by the time I left. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna lurk. That's okay. Hello, Roro. Hello, Anas. Let's see. Damn, evil Roro making the toilet problem their problem. No. We left it in good condition. Don't worry. Oh yeah, the TV over there isn't similar to the Westerners. Oh, okay. Even if they said that, the company can lie. Oh, that's probably it. Yeah. That makes sense. That's why it clogged. But yeah. What else is going on? Oh, I found some cute clothing stores eventually. I wasn't really familiar with what brands to look out for, or like, it wasn't really that much. Okay, it wasn't specifically planned necessarily to be a shopping trip, but I did have the opportunity to shop. So yeah, but like I wasn't really familiar with the itinerary, but yeah, when it came time to shop, they were like, this is like you know, quite a dense mall slash shopping area, district, street, whatever. Go crazy. And then we like split ways based on who wants to see what. And I wasn't really sure where to go. Cause like a lot of the times, especially in like really popular slash well-known large malls or shopping district areas, especially ones that tourists would find out about. Well, I don't really know if my friend is more a tourist or more like a seasoned tourist, or like I don't really know how familiar they are with the area. I don't really want to generalize, but happens. They tend to have a lot of brands, like high-end brands, and that wasn't really my vibe. So I'd have to like slither around to like try to locate the cute girly pop stores. Like I am not shopping at like the fancy brands, okay? Like that's crazy. But yeah, I always end up like, because they're so large and they're probably in like the main center area, I would always like see them, and then I'll be like, okay, how do I find the other ones? But I didn't really know what to search. So yeah, but I was very lucky that when I like just like ran around and stuff, I would end up finding cute girly pop stores, which is really good. They were in my price range, they were cute, they were in my aesthetics, they were nice, and it was like approachable, and I was really excited about that, because like you see like really cool clothes online, but you can't try them on. You don't know if it's gonna look good on you, you don't know if it's gonna fit, you don't know what sizing to get, you don't know how much you have to pay for shipping. Well, you find out eventually. But Yeah, so it was just really exciting to be in those stores and be able to try things on and see. And yeah, oh, I need to tell you about this one shopping experience. It was crazy. Roro, so far there's nothing good with the vacay except boba tea. But the boba tea was a big part of it. Thank you very much. But the shopping was nice. I got some clothes. I got some new clothes. I got some pants. Surprisingly, while I did go crazy in the stores, I didn't get as many clothes as I thought I would. But I came back with a lot of bags. I can explain. So the first time, I walked past the Sanrio store, but it was closed. And then, the way the trip was planned, there was a lot to do and we were always away, and I was scared I was never gonna be able to go back to it. And then one time I had an opportunity to go back to it, so I went crazy! And I tried to buy souvenirs for people, and then I saw this cute Kuromi bag, and I had to get it. Because it was very nice. It was very casual, very chill. It was Kuromi and I like it. So I got it. They didn't have Cinnamoroll. They didn't have any. They only had Kuromi and Hello Kitty for that type of bag. So I got it because I thought I would never be able to go in the Sanrio store ever again, which was true. I never went in that Sanrio store ever again. And I didn't see another Sanrio store until I reached the airport, which at that hour it was closed. So technically, it's true that I never stepped foot in another Sanrio store, and I should have gone crazy in that Sanrio store. Okay, so I bought this Kuromi bag alongside a little few trinkets for myself and some friends. Right? Cool. The next day, I'm like skedaddling around this shopping place looking for cutesy girly pop stores. I found this cutesy girly pop store. I go in. Whoa, so cute! And I be browsing for clothes. I'm happy. I'm picking up things to try on, and then I look up. I look up at this pole. I think it's like a big wall kind of pole. Like it's basically a wall, but it's a fat fucking pole with mirrors on it, and then and then some of it, like they hung like products, like hats and bags and whatever. And I just see the cutest My Melody bag. And I had to get it. It was good quality, and it was cheap, and it was good, and it was like proper Sanrio, and like it was way too cheap for what it was. It's so good. I mean, it was like a proper price, but like it was just like, it's so good. If you saw it, you would get it too. And I was like, no, but I got the Kuromi bag yesterday. No, but I didn't know that I would find this here. This isn't even a Sanrio store, but they have Sanrio products, just a little bit. But a little bit is enough because that bag was perfect. It was perfect. So then I bought it. I was convinced. I had an internal struggle. I fought with the angels and the devils and the wallets and the whatevers. But it was so good. So then I bought it. And you'd think that'd be it. I thought so too. I told my friends about it, made jokes about it, about how I came back with 2 bags in 2 days, but I think it was 2 days. I don't know. I've been buying stuff. Hi Roro, good to hear from you. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. Thank you, Zakta. Hope you're having a blessed day as well. And then fast forward to the very last day of the trip. We're in the 3rd area. We're in Guangzhou. And I feel like at this point, it was just like a 24-hour layover. I was like, I'm not really going to be buying any more stuff. My luggage is pretty packed. Okay, no, it definitely had it had space, but because it was generally like everything's organized, it's just it's a 24-hour layover, so like obviously we're gonna spend time outside, but I'm not really looking to make a big purchase and then reorganize my whole luggage, and I'm happy with whatever I've already bought at this stage. This is the very last day. But it's my first time in Guangzhou. So then I'm walking around and I'm going to clothing stores, and while I see cute things, they either weren't completely my style, or they were too similar to what I have already bought, or just those two, or like whatever. So then I wasn't buying anything, and that was okay. That was my goal. I didn't feel bad about it. And then I'm just waddling around, and then my friends wanted to go see the quirky looking stores, and so we go look in the quirky looking stores. We go into the thrift stores. We go into the stores that doesn't look like somewhere I would typically go if I like they looked cool. They looked cool stylistically, but I wouldn't expect them to carry any products that would be marketed towards me. They had like guy stuff, they had like hats, they had like ornaments of sorts, not so relevant for me, or things that I don't really have use for / won't feel safe putting into a luggage. Yeah. And then I end up at a completely quirky store, finding a very non-quirky item. I found this really fucking cool denim bag. It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool! It was what I was missing in life. Every other bag is a shorter strap. It's a cutesy bag, but I bought a lot of clothing that was on the cooler side of things. It's like not like super, it's like cool and pretty type of vibe, but all my bags are like cute, and like this was a cool bag, and it was a long strap, and it was like black denim, slightly distressed, had like these cool metal details. It was just so cool, and it was effectively free, because everything in China is effectively free, and so I bought it. So then I had 3 new bags. And the bag that I took on my way there, so therefore I came back with 4 bags. But yeah, I bought 3 bags. So I got it, and it's really cool. So I have a Kuromi bag, and I have my Melody bag, and a really cool denim bag, because I gotta be cool sometimes. Okay? I wanna be cool. Yeah. And you bought it, or you just left it? I bought it. I bought it. Yeah. It looks so good. I love it. I've already used it once recently. Yeah. I feel so cool with it. I love it. And it had a lot of space in it without being too big. I love it. It's great. I like it. Yeah. Of course you bought it. Welcome back, Roro. Hello, Jajama. Gremlin behavior. Hey, that just means I have all the bags I'll ever need for the time being, and I'm good. Yeah. Now I have pretty girl bag, I have cute bag, and I have cool bag. Yeah. And I justify the Kuromi bag by saying I can wear it with the cool black fits, and then my Melody bag I can wear with the cutesy pink fits, and a cool denim bag is when I really want to be dripped the fuck out, you know, I want to be cool. And it's so cool. It's so fucking cool. So I got that. I think I came back with like 7 tops and 2 pants, which is still a lot, but not like some insane number in ratio to the fact that I got 3 bags. But yeah, so the thing is, like, you have to remember that as I foot into each store, I knew that I would never ever be able to backtrack to it. So I wasn't able to be like, go up to the second last day of the end of the trip and then decide which of the 3 bags I want, to be able to choose one and then come back to it. I just had to buy if I was in a store. And then so the next day when I see another bag that says another purpose and it looks really good, I just gotta get it, man. I just gotta get it. Yeah. Also, I went to like 3 different places, so like you really can't backtrack. But like time also never permitted it. Yeah, so I went to Chengdu, I went to Chongqing, and then I went to Guangzhou. Yeah, free for thee, not so much for the Chinese, but hey, loot. Yeah, loot! I think it was like, I think it wasn't necessarily expensive for them as well. I'm not really sure, but a lot of the people shopping in the places that I was shopping seemed like young girls as well. It wasn't marketed as like a really exy kind of thing. But yeah. Oh, let me get some food and I'll continue my yap. Let me. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, I need to tell you about the shopping experience. Okay, I need to come back and tell you about the shopping. Let me type it down. Let me write it down. Tell chat about when I come back. Shopping experience thing. Yeah, I gotta tell you about the shopping experience thing. Oh shit. Big text. But be right back. Let me go get some food. I'm hungry. Okay, BRB. Wait, chat, I'm back, but I can explain. So basically, I went to get food, and then I was like, oh, I'll have a little looky at this phone game that I'm playing. Like this phone game, right? Whatchamacallit? I decided to like play a little bit, but like I thought I could just put it down. But suddenly it's this Hello Kitty game, and it unlocked an item that requires me to like work on it right now. So I'm doing it right now. So I'm back, but you can't see me move because I'm using my phone. But I'm here. But I got the food. But I'm locked in right now. Hello Kitty needs me. Blame Curry. She showed me this cute ass game. And I've been playing this every day. And there's a Cinnamoro event happening right now. That's why I'm grinding the shit out of it. Because once the event ends, I don't know if maybe I'll need to rely on gacha to be able to get the other items of the Cinnamoro store. No, not the store. It's the plaza. So on the map, there's like a plaza in the middle, and then various Sanrio character stores around it. It's like a whole city. But the current event is a Cinnamoro event, and I've almost unlocked everything. I have 3 more items. I've unlocked like, I don't know, like 10, something like that. And I need these last 3 because they really complete the look of the plaza. Because you can't get the last thing until you unlock the previous stuff. And yes, I'm doing it. I'm getting there. I swear. So I'm back, but I'm not back, you know? Not quite back yet. Okay. I think I did it. I think I kinda did it. Shit. Okay, cool. I did what I needed to do. We're good. Okay, I'm back. Oops. Closed everything by accident. Okay, I'm coming back. Hello Kitty doesn't need me anymore. I'm sorry. Hello? Huh? Hello? Okay, I'm back. Sleep time? No sleep time. Koik, what is this? Hello, this is Yap. But I was stuck playing my Hello Kitty game. But I'm back. I also went to get food, which is why I went to check my Hello Kitty game, which landed us in this situation. But I'm done with it now. We're good. Oh yeah, I need to tell you about the shopping experience. Let me eat a bit more food first, and then I'll lock in. Oh my god, food tastes so good. Man, this food is hidden. Okay. So basically, most of the stores didn't do this. But one of the stores, wait, that's still not the kind of vacay I want with premiere trip to the toilet. Don't worry about it. It was worth it. Fuck, the fish is good. I'm locked in on the fish. How old is you? How old is you? I choked on rice, don't worry about it. Food tastes so good. Okay, no. So I was, what are you doing that? You're so loud. Anyway. That's the sound of me like not clapping, but like clapping onto my fist. It's so loud. Well, not like super loud, but just louder than I think it should be. Anyways, so oh yeah, the shopping experience. So yeah, not every store, but there was this one clothing store. I don't know why they went so crazy. They just went so crazy. My friend said, oh, I was in a mall. And I always stuck to my friends because I was scared of getting lost and stuff like that. But this mall just felt very safe. And my friend said, oh, so we like looked upstairs. And then we went downstairs. And then I saw the store I wanted to go to. And we browsed a few stores. And then, what happened? And then I went into the store, and then my friends went back to the upper level to get some stuff, and then they said they'd be back, and I was like, oh, can I start browsing first? Cause it was just like this little cute girly store. I thought I felt pretty safe, so it was okay. That was the only time I was alone, really. But then, what do you call it? Oh yeah, so then I went in, right? And then I started browsing, and then this one of the workers came up to me, and then they were like, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, so they would like come up to me, and like they like came up to me and like asked me like if I was like traveling and like stuff like that, and I made small talk conversation, but they seemed really friendly, but I was like, why are you talking to me? And then like nah boo boo. And then let's see, they started talking to me, and they're like, what kind of clothes do you like, huh? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just browsing. And then they were like, where you from? I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? Because I heard you guys speaking English at the door. Because I was speaking English with my friends. And you know how to tell her I was from Roroland and stuff like that. And then I like looked at this top, and she's like, oh, you like that top? You should try it on with these pants. Do you like these pants? And I was like, oh yeah, the pants are alright. She's like, you've got to try it. Like, you've got to pair it up with like to like properly try out the look, right? That makes sense. Cool. You look at and then so she's like, come try it. And then I'm like, but I just stepped foot in this store and I looked at the first top. And then I'm not really interested in the pants, but I agree the pants pair decently well with the top. That's why I agreed to try it. Still pretty normal stuff, but they kind of like ushered me to go try it on. But like as I'm being ushered, I like see these pants and I was like, oh, these pants look nice. And they're like, oh, these pants aren't gonna go with that top. And I was like, it's got nothing to do with going with the top. Let me try the pants. And then so they're like, oh, okay. Oh, it'll go well with this top. You like this top? And I'm like, oh gosh. Sure. And then so now I have, because I looked at one top and one pants, I now have two tops and two pants to try on. And my friends are not back because it's been 0.2 seconds and so much has happened already. And then I get ushered into the change rooms, and then I try on the first top. There's no mirrors inside the change room, so you need to step out of the change room to have a look at it. I was wearing jeans at the time, so I was like, I'm gonna see if it works well with just the jeans that I have, because I don't really necessarily want to get the pants that she gave me to try on. I was gonna try it on later. I come out and she's like, no, why didn't you try on the pants together? I was like, oh, because I just wanted to see how the top looked first. She's like, no. Okay, it's okay. And then I'm like, okay, I'm just checking myself out in front of the mirror. That's cool. And then oh no. So before I got fully ushered into the change rooms, I think one of my friends came back and was like, hey, how you going? Did you find anything? And then I'm like, yeah, but I'm being ushered into the change rooms. I haven't had a chance to browse the whole store yet. I've been in there for 2 steps and they've recommended these pairings, so I'm gonna go to the change room. Okay, bye. And they get ushered into the change room. And then when I came out of the change rooms, yeah, they approached me. They're like, why did you try on the pants? And at this point, I didn't see my friend anymore. So I'm like, huh? Where'd they go? And then I was like, oh, maybe they came back to tell me something, but I got ushered into the change rooms. Maybe they were gonna say something like, hey, just checking if you're okay, but I'm gonna need to go back upstairs to do something. Or whatever. I don't know. I was like, maybe they left the store. I'm not sure. But at this stage, I didn't see my friend, and then now she's like, no, pants. And then I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But then she was like, oh, you should try with this accessory. So then she starts putting on this like belt for me, and then after she put on the belt, she's like, how do you like it? And then she's like, can I touch your hair? Okay, so my Chinese is not that good. And then so I thought she said, oh, can I touch your hair? As in like, I thought she said, can I touch your hair? She probably said something slightly different from that, but I heard it. That's what I kind of thought I heard. So then I thought she was just saying, oh, can I? Oh yeah. At this whole time, she was kind of like adjusting my top to make it like sit properly on me. Like I thought I wore it normally well, but she was just making little adjustments, fixing me up. And then so I thought she meant like, oh, can I move your hair to the side to adjust the back of your top so I can see it? So I said, oh yeah, sure, I don't mind. She starts doing my hair. She starts braiding my hair. She starts doing a cute ass like TikTok trendy K-pop looking braid where the sides are pulled out a little bit. I don't know how to explain anything. I don't know what hairstyle names are. And then she starts braiding my hair. She starts doing my hair all cool and cutesy and cool and trendy looking. And then she says something to another girl comes over, put the necklace on me, and then I'm like, what's going on? Where's my friend? I need help. And then she like, so quick, she finished doing one side of my hair, and then she started doing the other side, and I was like, what's going to happen if I don't want to buy this top? And she's doing my hair. She's braiding my hair. And then what? Lo give a hair in, she takes a hair mile. Yeah, kinda. Okay, to be fair, I don't know if I misheard her. She may have said, hey, can I do your hair? Maybe she said, hey, can I touch your hair? But it ended up meaning that they do my hair. I don't know. I'm not super sure what she said. Oh, yeah, I need to eat my food. Ow. So one girl's doing my hair. One girl's putting on a necklace for me. I can't remember which girl put on a belt for me. And they call for another girl. Another girl comes by. She puts on this little lacy waistband thing that looks cool with the pants or something. I think. And then when she was done with the hair, she's like, wait a minute. And another girl comes over. They put a hat on me. I have to tell you, I was decked out. I came out trying on one shirt. All of a sudden, I was decked the fuck out. I don't even fucking know. There were 2 to 3 girls on me at all times. And they were so nice though. I know this sounds super overwhelming and I did feel like, whoa, a lot is happening right now. But somehow, they were so friendly in such a comfortable way that it just felt like you were being pampered by your girly pop friends. And they were like, oh my god, girl, that looks so good on you. Try it with this. And like, it didn't feel forced. Obviously, I know they are trying to make sales. But shit, they were cooking. It did look good. And now I do want that necklace. Ah! So then I do buy the necklace. But actually I ended up not liking that top. But I did like the pants that I ended up trying. And I did end up trying more things. But every time I tried a new thing, they hit me up with a new set of accessories. They were like, this belt with this shirt. And that thing with that thing. And then they put a chain on my belt. And they put a belt on my chain. And then they gave... Oh, one time, I tried on the skirt. She gave me these boots out of nowhere. She just threw them under the curtain of the change room and was like, try these. And I'm like, okay. So I tried on these. So like, by me looking at tops and bottoms, I ended up also trying on these necklaces, these hats, these belts, these chains, these lace. I don't know what they are. It's like a lace thing that they tie around your waist that kind of functions not much as a belt, but just as a drapey thing, as like an extra layer thing to add complexity to the outfit. And then boots and more belts and more different necklaces and more different hats. A different hat for every outfit that I tried on, and there was just so much going on. Oh yeah. So the first time they like full on pampered me up just by me trying on this one top. I like looked around helplessly and they're like, oh, you want to find your friend? Your friend's over there. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I waddle over. Turns out my friend is sitting at a chair. So they've like told them to like, oh, your friend's trying something on. You want to like have a seat? So that's where they were. And then so I found my friend and I was like, hey gang, they decked me the fuck out. And my friend looked up from their phone and they're like, what is going on? And I was like, I don't know! They decked me the fuck out! I don't know! Help! Why are you sitting there? Help! And then where is it from? It's from the upside down land of the Roro lands. Hello. Actually, I don't really know if my accent's got anything to do with where I'm from. I don't even know if I have the correct accent for the correct place of choice, place of living. I don't know, man. I just think I sound fun. I think I just get told I sound funny. I don't know. I don't know. Did they take any pictures of you decked out? They didn't take any. Maybe I did. I don't know, but I'm shy to show you guys. I also like don't have it on hand. It might be like a very long camera phone scroll away. But yeah, you have accent, the gremlin accent that had too much boba tea. Ah! What do you mean? What do you mean by that, huh? No, I didn't have too much. I had the appropriate amount. That was necessary for me to try out all the different bubble teas they had on offer in China because it may be a long time before I go back again. I want to try it. Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then tell me how much exactly is the appropriate amount. Well, it depends on how many bubble tea stores I walked past that day. It was a special situation. Guys, a special situation. Sure, it is. Then you're not drinking on the appropriate amount. No! You don't even know! You don't know the numbers! You don't know the dietary intake for a gremlin like me! You don't know how much it takes to fuel this body to grow tall and big and strong and fill me with energy to take on the day. Right? Dan Dawson's the Holy Shucks and Shiroroll is back in the day. Hello! Yeah, I am! Welcome! Thank you! Hi! I don't fucking know what to say. Hello! Oh yes, I'm back! Yeah, so that was a crazy experience. It was actually a very pampering type of unique experience. Like it was quite fun actually, and they were the style of story that I like, and I was able to find a lot of things that I liked, particularly because they paired things really well. And if they, like, at least aesthetically speaking, things were paired very well. Sometimes they weren't my aesthetic necessarily, so then I tell them, hey, that top looks really nice with the pants, it's just not really a top that I would like to wear. And then they'll be like, oh, that's fine, I have a bunch of other ones that'll fit with it. And then they like show me a bunch, and then I was like, oh, that one looks alright actually, I'll try that on. Oh, like, oh, that one looks cool, I'll try that on and I'll see how it goes. And they take like rejection like really well. I'm like, oh, maybe not that one. And then she's like, oh, no, it's fine, what about this? Like, yeah. And so it's pretty cool. And like they were totally okay with like all the accessories that I wasn't interested in, and I did get a bunch of accessories, so it was pretty cool. Like I did buy more than I would have otherwise if they didn't speak to me and show me all the stuff, yes, but that would be because I would not be browsing deep enough to see everything and consider all the ways to wear something. Like I'm just not someone that accessorizes very often, but I would be something I would like to look into. But I probably wouldn't be looking in the belt section because I typically don't wear belts. But then I would never know what belts would look good because I'm not out there actually experimenting, but they're kind of like putting it on me and show me like, hey, shit looks good. So then I would, choose a few pieces of the accessories that I thought would work and I would actually try to wear. And some of the stuff that was like very much out of my comfort zone, I just said no to, and they were very okay with it. So it wasn't as crazy in terms of like overwhelming selling you shit type of swarming you type of situation. It just, I don't know how they do it. They act so like just like your friends, your girly friends. They're just showing you options, and it's like very like it's definitely not chill in the sense that they're next to you immediately, but they are definitely super available to help you, kind of thing. But you could say no to things and they would be totally fine with it. They could give you alternative options if you wanted, and I had a really good time, and I picked up a few things that I quite liked, and I'm excited to wear some of the stuff I actually immediately wore on my trip, and it looked cool, and it felt good, and I'm happy with it. Yeah. Been a while since I was last here. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since I was last here, so this definitely has been a little bit of a while, huh? Kenshi, stream appeared and recommended. Howdy. Hello, Kenshi. Welcome to stream, welcome to chat. I'm Roro, I'm Gwendolyn. I'm yapping about my recent China trip. It's my first time going to Chengdu and Chongqing and Guangzhou, and it was really cool. And I had this recent shopping experience that was really crazy, because like the girlies working at the store was like doing a lot. They were like showing me all these accessories and stuff, and they like did my hair and everything. It was crazy. It was cool though. But not every store did that. In fact, I was the only store that went so crazy with it. One of the other stores, the one where I found the My Melody bag, that one you just browsed yourself. But it was really interesting. That store, they had everything color coded. Like if you wanted to buy pink, you just needed to browse the pink aisle. If you wanted to buy blue, you browse the blue area. There was a blue area, a yellow area, a pink area, possibly a purple and a green. I'm not super sure about green and purple. I don't think there was a purple that day. They had a gray section, they had a black section, they had a hot pink section. So the pink section was like a softer pink, and then the hot pink section was like brighter, but it was paired with the black. And then there was just a lot going on. Turns out that store was one of those like popular stores that you should visit as a girly, like if you're into that kind of thing. I'm glad I found it without even knowing. And it was really interesting. But that store was very much like just a busy store. You just go in, you find your stuff, and you line up at the change rooms, and you do your thing. I just saw the workers, and they were just like scurrying, getting stuff onto the shelves, and then like stuff from like the change rooms they'd like put back, right? And then when I went to ask a worker like, hey, do you know where that top is, the one that I see on the mannequin? She's like, if it's not there in the pink section, then it's just not there, gang. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, fair. And then I just go back and check, and like, yeah. But yeah, that was cool too. And I actually found quite a few tops that I quite liked. I think the style was just very much good for me, and the fit of the clothes fit really well. I think some stores, they don't have a lot of sizing, but like China's general like one size items usually fit me pretty well, which is really lucky and good for me. I find that like I bought a few like off-shoulder tops, but like I find that when I try to buy off-shoulder tops in like Western countries, it's very much like oftentimes it doesn't fit so well. Like the straps will be too long and not adjustable, or like it would be too yeah, I don't know. It's just never right. And also, it's just never like, yeah, I just don't think it was built for me. Yeah. Huh? So you're small? No. Yeah. Actually tangerine bird. No, it wasn't that crazy. Also, I don't know what that first word is. What color is that? I literally don't know. They allowed this yapping on a plane, not just a convenience store, a plane. They let me on a plane, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hello, Sing. Hell yeah, China. Yeah, right. Yeah. I've not been to these parts of China before. So it's very cool. Cha is yellow green. Oh, okay. How do I pronounce it? Char. Is it cha or is it sha? Cha. Is it trees or is it reese? Ha. Anyways. But no, it wasn't that crazy. But yeah, it was very nice. They were all like pastel-y / cool. Cooler if you were in like the gray, black section. The Roro is indeed small. Water is made out of water. What do you mean by water is made out of water? Huh? What does that mean? Chat Riz. I'm sorry. Chat Riz. Thank you, girls. Chat Riz. It's yellow green. Oh, that makes it sound like Chat Riz is odd-ish color. I mean, it's not that odd of a color. It's a nice color. Could be a nice color, depending on the level of yellow and the green and the item that we're talking about. Most colors can look good. It just depends on where you put in it. I think. Most. Oh god, my food. Oh, it still tastes good. Bless. Yeah, so that's the girlish pop shopping experience. From your vacay, what's the #1 thing you hope is available in Roro Land? Oh. I really like how you can order everything through your phone and delivery is really cheap. We ordered meds because I got sick during the trip. We ordered meds through the app and bubble tea through the app. I guess it's just Uber Eats, but I don't know. But I don't think I'm very ordering person. But that may be because I associate ordering stuff with things being more expensive. So if it was more affordable, maybe. But that means it would be hard to run a business like that. Like, how could it be that affordable with good wages? So maybe not that. Maybe just the good clothing stores. Like, more availability for that kind of thing. But then, it would just be priced really expensively if they had it here. So, I don't know. I just know they put like, ooh, trending fashion, Korean fashion, some shit like that, and it'll be so expensive. So there's no point in bringing it over here. It's the affordability and the options of the items together that make it really good. I guess even if it was less affordable, the fact that it's available would be good, but you know. You buy everything with your phone, by the way. I guess it's like Apple Pay, but slightly different. No, it's not like Apple Pay, because Apple Pay you just you tap your phone to pay. That's not the that's not the point. It's that when you go to a store, like when you go to a bubble tea store, you don't order at the counter. You just scan a QR code and you order. And they have some of that now here in Roroland as well, I've noticed after coming back. But the thing is, in China, like it's so common that you do that when you tell them like, hey, can I just order at the counter because it's easier, because sometimes your internet doesn't load very quickly when you're on like I don't know, my eSIM sometimes didn't load very properly, I don't know. So then they're like, like if you didn't explain your situation, they'll be like, oh, just scan the thing, order from the thing. So I really have no fucking clue how the older generation does anything. Maybe stores marketed at the older generation would have more regular paying systems, but I'm not sure. Or maybe they're already used to it. But yeah, everything you unlock your phone and you scan it. And at first I was so stupid because I had no idea. But you don't scan QR codes with your camera. You scan QR codes with the scan button in WeChat. Is it WeChat? I always get WeChat and WhatsApp confused because they sound and look, I don't know, my brain cannot. I think it's WeChat. Because they're both green and neither of them I use frequently at all. I got it just because I was going to China. But yeah, you scan it through the app. Otherwise it doesn't work. The link doesn't work. If you scan it through the QR code through your camera app, it doesn't fucking, I don't understand. But yeah. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't necessarily want to bring that technology over. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but that wouldn't be something that's like, oh, number one thing I need to bring over. The variety of bubble tea, I don't know if it increased or not. It's just more stores. We have a good fair share of stores. I guess the convenience of things, like stores, like, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say because the life of a local would be very different. Because obviously where we lived, we were at accommodations that were close to, like, at hotels and stuff that would be close to stores and places we needed to go to, so things felt convenient. But it may not be, because if where you end up renting or whatever as a local would be totally different, and maybe the commute times will not be any better or worse as being a local in Roroland. So I don't really know, but it feels like the convenience is crazy, so maybe that. So like the idea is that like there's like more stores around and like be a more like walkable kind of place, maybe. Yeah, either that or like the convenience of some of the other things. I don't know what I'd bring back. Maybe the food. The food was pretty pog, but I did shit myself. But I mean, the food's pog enough where I would still be happy to have it like maybe like once every few months and shit myself, but at least I don't need to fly to China to eat it. You know what? Let's bring the food over. Yeah, the food. The stuff was just so good and it was just so fresh and like so pog. Yeah. I think the ordering thing might be nice as well. Sometimes you just don't want to like head out. Just like affordable ordering stuff. Maybe. To be fair though, I don't really know how good the ordering stuff was because my net like worked enough, but it sometimes just wasn't loading. So I always asked my friend if they could do it for me. So they ordered majority of items. So yeah. So I don't know if the app was necessarily better or worse. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, yeah, maybe the food. The food might be the easy one. Yeah. The clothes would be nice if it didn't come at like a premium price tag being a new and trendy thing. Yeah. But, yeah. I don't know. I mean, for clothing size, because you're small, it suits you better than Western shit. Yeah. So it's easy. It's like it's good. I fit well. And it's just like normal. Whereas in Western countries, it's like, oh, do you have the smallest size available? And like, no. And I'm like, fuck. Oh yeah, delivery job is in high demand as long as you have the mode of transportation. I see. China has everything for everybody. A boomer Chinese dude buying clothes would just go to the local market. Oh, I see. I guess, yeah, we went to the touristy area where it was like super new and whatever. So I'm guessing, yeah, there's more local kind of things for the other people. There's this thing called Tourist that's been taking over Asia right now, where more convenience stores now can be paid via QR code. Convenience. QR. Oh, okay. I see. I think everything is paid over QR code for me right now. We used Alipay, I believe it was called. So they just, either they scan your QR code or you scan their QR code and then it'll load and then you just like accept it. Slash, sometimes I think it just asks you to put in your passcode for the paying, and then you and then enter it, and then it gets paid, and then it shows up on their screen that it's paid, and then it's done. So yeah, I was paying with QR code the whole time. Yeah. So that's another thing. I was wondering, how do other people pay if they don't understand? But I guess they would take cash. And like, yeah, they will know their audience and what works. Yeah. But yeah, it's very interesting. I think the QR code paying method, I mean, we have Apple Pay, so I don't think the convenience part changes too much actually. No, I don't think that changes anything actually. No. That wouldn't be like a, I mean, it would be different in terms of change, but I wouldn't say I want to bring that over necessarily. QR codes is kind of more instant than a card, but it's mostly convenience for speedy folks. Generally, I prefer cash, honestly. Is it faster than card? You mean to take out a physical card? Yes, that would be slower compared to the QR code. But I feel like tapping your phone for Apple Pay is like the same amount of time compared to unlocking the phone, opening Alipay, opening the thing for them to stick your QR code so they can scan it. I'm not saying that's hard either, but I just don't think either of them are like trumps the other in terms of speed. But other people can have the QR code open up earlier, I guess. But you can open up your card earlier too. I mean, the Apple Wallet's not that hard to open. I don't know. I think cash is good, but I actually like paying digitally though. In China at least, because sometimes you don't really know the currency or what the cash looks like, so you aren't speedy with giving the right amount of cash. Whereas this, you pay the exact amount, the amount appears on your phone, you know exactly what's going on, and then you accept it. I feel pretty good doing that. I like that. Also, some QR codes bypass international CAT transformation almost instantly. Oh, I see. Strat, if I have the option, I prefer QR codes. Here it's quite common. Tapping with NFC still rare even though my phone supports it. Oh, okay. Yeah, QR code's not bad. I didn't dislike it. Actually, I might like the QR code slightly more than tapping the card, but that's only because I like the feature of it showing me the amount on my phone. Because sometimes cashiers, they don't have a screen to show you the total amount. They just verbally say it. Sometimes they don't even say it. And then they enter the amount, and sometimes the machine that you do your phone or your card on doesn't show the amount, and if it does, sometimes it's very small font and sometimes it's not even facing you. So the angle of the machine doesn't really show you. So when you tap your card, you don't know if they made a typo. And now you're paying $500 instead of $5. Some bullshit. And you just walk away, not really sure about that happening until it's too late, especially because you're traveling. So I like that the QR code meant that they scan it and then the amount appears on my phone. I look at it and I can at least think, oh yeah, that sounds about right. And then I enter my passcode in, and then it goes through. Yeah, I like that part of things. Oh no, my phone is died. Let me get my charger. BRB gang. Give me a moment. Ah, I'm back. I hate card notice because it's actually so. Oh, I see. It's slow. Let's see. I had a list of things I wanted to talk to you guys about because I knew I'd forget. Oh. Now I don't even know what to start with. Oh, I tried ear cleaning. I tried ear cleaning in Chengdu. Apparently they're known for it or something. I don't know, that's what my friend said. Yeah. So I guess I can hear a reading now. They were very, funnily enough, they were very gentle with me, but apparently not so for the other people. I don't really know why. Apparently I didn't care. Oh really? What kind? I don't know. We lied that I don't know what kind there is. It's my first ever time having my ears touched in any way by a stranger. I don't know anything. I can't even tell you because I can't see what they're putting in my ear, but they sure were putting stuff in my ear and cleaning it. But the girl that was with me there's the candle ones, there's like straight cleaning with Q-tips. They were shoving stuff in my ear back and forth and taking it out and then putting other stuff in my ear back and forth and taking it out. And at one point my ear felt like it felt as if they put something in it and it was super full, but turns out it was a liquid because then they tilted my head to the side and then like I felt liquid coming out, and then they worked very hard to make sure it was all out. Is it fluffy or kind of hard? Kind of hard. It was like, I felt like it was a brush. I don't know what it felt like. It felt a bit like a brush. And then it went back and forth. And then later on, I felt like I heard what sounds like a tissue, like gently touching the sides of my ear, going in and back and forth. And then like, at some point I felt this not warm, not cold thing in my ear, and I thought they shoved something in my ear, but turns out it was liquid. And then they drained it, and then they went back in with like what felt like tissues to like make sure it was dry, gently. And then some more drainage with my ear tilted. And then like they went back to the brushy thing, what sounded like a brushy thing, and it went back and forth. Putting it in, taking it out, putting it in, taking it down, and whatever. And they also did like little like scritchy scrapes around like the crevices of your ear, stuff like that. I don't really understand because I might be able to ask my friend what they did, because like ear cleaning lady went to the first person, but they took a while to start before the lady for me came in. So then they started cleaning my ear, and then the third friend that was getting the ears cleaned was kind of watching the both of us for a while before their lady came in to clean the ear. So they may have seen more about what tools they were putting in the ears, but I have no idea, because you just get told to lie down and then you can't see, and then when you're done you sit up slowly And they pack up really quickly. So you don't know. But yeah. But they were very gentle with it. They were very nice. At least the lady with me was, which was great. Yeah. And she kept being like, oh, like every time I like looked like I like blinked a little bit different. to be honest, it was because my eye was a little bit dry. And then so I was like, but she thought I was like wincing or something, and she's like, is it hurting? And I was like, no. She's like, tell me if it hurts, okay? I was like, okay. And then sometimes I react a little bit because it felt like it went a little bit deep, but I didn't know how to say that in Chinese. She's like, does it hurt? And I was like, no, not hurt. And she's like, oh, is it too deep? And then I recognized the word, and I was like, oh, maybe a little bit. And then I like tried to explain. I was like, I don't know, but it's not pain. It's just the first time. Yeah. She's like, oh, you're a little scared. That's okay. And then I'm like, no, she thinks I'm so scared. But I was a little bit nervous. I tried to explain that I was just a little bit nervous. But no, I think she thinks I'm scared. But I'm brave. I'm brave. But yeah. Sometimes it felt like it was like a fluffy brush. Sometimes it felt like it was more of a scrapey brush. Yeah. Oh, it was very weird in the beginning. She had this feathery rake looking thing that's like small. And then she would just gently brush over my face. And I'm like, why my face? Like it was like the side of my cheek and then up to my ear. And I'm like, why she tickle me like that? Why she tickle me like that? And she starts and ends with that. And I don't understand. She did that a few times and then she went into putting things in my ear. And I don't know if it was just to have me familiarize with sensations near my face before actually going straight for the ear. Maybe it's a safety thing. Maybe it's a gradual thing so that the person doesn't go straight for your ear and then you freak out and then you flinch, right? Or maybe it's just to see like how you react to a little bit of slight tickle, slight sensation. Because if you're a flinchy ass person and you're like, ah! Right? That's gonna be dangerous when they're fucking deep inside your ear, trying to make sure they go deep enough, but you don't fucking move and affect that, like how far they have it in. So maybe at that point, if you're fucking flinchy, they either tell you like, hey, that's gonna be dangerous. Try to stop yourself. Or, hey, I think we can't do this. But yeah, maybe that's the test. Maybe you have to pass the tickle test. The slight tickle test. The itch test. And if you pass the itch test, they're like, okay, this you can hold, you can stay still. Okay, then I can do your ear and I can be reassured that you're not a flinchy cat. You're not like gonna be scared. Yeah, but I don't know why she ended up end with it as well. Just like, your face just kind of caresses your face, but with a little rake looking thing. I don't know, it felt like a rake looking thing. I think that was the item I vaguely saw because she hovered it kind of to the side of my face where sometimes I saw a little bit of it. Maybe that's why. Or maybe I imagined it. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Let me check if I need to reheat my food because it might be cold. It's okay for now. Man. I'm gonna have some water, but I feel like I yapped too hard. And there's still so much to tell you guys. I might need to do a part 2 next week. There's so much things to tell you guys about with the headache. I'm gonna see how I feel after I drink some water. I think I'm running out of voice for yap. I'm not running out of yap, I'm running out of voice for yap. It may be because I'm still technically recovering, perhaps. Because I did have a cough before, but I thought I felt okay today, but maybe I've... yeah, I'll see. That whole story is too long to tell. Oh, I guess this one's a little random thing, but that I can tell you this time. But I have no idea. But on the plane, but not only on the plane, but like at the stores as well. You know how I said like they always have spicy food, but for some reason there was always a yogurt drink place. I'm wondering if it's just something that they're known for, or something that's popular over there. Because not only was there yogurt drink stores all around, there was always a yogurt drink on the plane, in the meals. And I was so surprised. And it was packaged as like a tub of yogurt, but you were given no spoon. You were given a straw. So I was like, well, shit. And so I pierced the top of it with the straw, and I just drank it. And I was like, shit, you can just drink yogurt. Why the fuck are we opening lids, getting it messy, and then spooning it out? I should just get little straws and drink my yogurt. Yeah, anyways, that was a cool experience. That was cute. I actually like the yogurt drink. But yeah, I don't know if that's something that they're known for or something that just happens to be popular in the area, but it was interesting that even the planes always served it. Like, it was kind of consistent that they served it. But yeah, yogurt drink, yummy. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm out of voice for yap. May still be recovering. I have so much yap left, but it's okay. This will fuel another yap stream, I think. So we'll yap again next week. I guess I'll end stream a little earlier than usual then. Yeah. But sorry for taking so long to come back. Yeah, cause the trip covered 2 weekends. But thank you for waiting for me, and thank you for showing up again. I know a bunch of you had to sleep for various reasons, but I hope you guys get to watch the vlog. Yeah, I will hopefully feel better next week, and I can do a full-on yap stream. And I also want to play a bit of Stardew or something. I'll look into what Stardew or Stardew-esque kind of game I can play next week. Okay, but I will chat to you guys again next week. Sorry, that was more like me holding in a burp. I'm not dying, don't worry. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you. I'll see you guys next week, okay? Okay, thank you. Bye. I'm stuck. Okay, bye. Thank you. I didn't drop everything. I didn't drop anything, don't worry. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Statuish. Yeah. Bye-bye. Thank you watching. See you guys next week.